Today is the one-year anniversary of the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, leaving 21 people dead, 19 of them children. It's led to legislative action being taken across the country, once again bringing up the question of how do we stop events like this from happening again.
Now, this legislative session in Montpelier, multiple bills were sent to the governor's desk that would change firearm laws in the Green Mountain State. For more on where these bills stand, we're going to check in with NBC5's Stephen Biddix in the newsroom with more. Stephen?
Yes, Liz and Brian. So there were 3 firearm-related bills sent to the governor's desk this session. However, only one has been signed into law, which bans paramilitary camps across the state. But the others include a 72-hour waiting period that some question the constitutionality of, and another creates stronger punishments around straw purchasing and the defacing of serial numbers on firearms.
Kids are killed in this country by guns more than anything else.
1 year after the tragedy in Uvalde, Texas, Vermont lawmakers looked back on firearm-related bills passed in the 2023 session that they believe make Vermont a safer state. One of those implements a 72-hour waiting period from the time you purchase a gun to when it enters your possession.
When somebody has the impulse to buy a gun and use it for a sinister purpose, like maybe a school shooting or something like that, or if they intend on harming themselves, that 72 hours can be so vital.
But some believe it violates the Second Amendment and is unconstitutional. Now, Governor Scott has not said if he will veto or sign the bill, but has expressed strong concerns in recent weeks.
It'll be found unconstitutional. The thing with that is the time it takes to get that challenge done. It could be a year, it could be 2 years.
I don't doubt that if it goes into law, that there will be a constitutional challenge.
The governor is expected to sign off on a bill that strengthens penalties on straw purchasing and the defacing of serial numbers on firearms, which lawmakers believe will reduce crime in and out of state.
They go in and buy them, and then they trade them for drugs. And the folks who can't possess then obviously have the firearm. And we've seen them used in crimes in other states.
And while lawmakers may not agree on the policies of all bills, both sides of the aisle say the fact 3 firearm reform bills made it to the governor's desk this session is something they have never seen before.
Vermonters' views of firearms have changed dramatically due to the mass shootings that we've seen in other states, such as Uvalde a year ago.
Passing 3 is a first, I must say, but the dynamics have changed also in the last 15 to 20 years. The makeup of the body, the numbers in the body.
And most bills passed by the Senate and House within the last 2 weeks of the session, such as those 2 firearm bills, have still not officially yet made it to the governor's desk as Legislative Council finishes their process of looking them over. But once they do, Governor Scott will have 5 days to make a decision on whether to sign them or not, and the veto session is expected to start on June 20th. Live in the newsroom, Stephen Biddix, NBC5 News.